is News at 8, live from Wisdom Yard Television. I am Odunwayo Adelere. Here are the news headlines. I didn't sack Emir Sanusi. $49.8 billion never went missing in my government. Disclose the cost of your petrol, reps tell Dangote refinery. Now the news in details. Former President Govt Jonathan on Thursday denied sacking the Emir of Kano, Mohammed Sanusi, as Governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, for alleging that $49.8 billion went missing from the country's coffers. Jonathan said Sanusi was suspended because the Financial Reporting Council queried CBN's expenditure and its tenure elapsed. He said an international audit firm was employed to scrutinize the CBN, and it was discovered that no amounts went missing, contrary to Sanusi's claim. Jonathan spoke at the launch of the book, Public Policy and Agents' Interest, Perspectives from the Emerging World, co-authored by former Minister of Finance Shamsuddin Usman, who served as Minister of Planning under his government. According to Jonathan, let me mention that I did not agree with some issues raised by one of the contributors, but I don't intend to join issues because he is our royal father and he is here. The one he raised that he was sacked because he blew a whistle that the federal government lost $49.8 billion is not quite correct. He was not sacked, he was suspended because the Financial Report Council queried the expenditure of CBN. And there were serious infrastructure that needed to be looked at. That was the reason. But somehow the time was short, so before we finished his tenure elapsed, probably he would have been called back. On the issue of $49.8 billion still today, I am not convinced that the federal government lost $49.8 billion. And that year our budget was $31.6 billion. So for a country that had a budget of $31.6 billion to lose about $50 billion and salaries were paid, nobody felt nothing. The researcher that wrote this book needs to do further research. And more so, when our revered royal father came up with the figures, father first $49.8 billion, later $20 billion, and later $12 billion, I don't know the correct one. The House of Representatives has told Aliko Dangote, the owner of Dangote refinery, to disclose the cost he's selling petroleum for the refinery to NNPCL and other major marketers. The lawmakers also asked NNPC to disclose the amounts the refinery is paying for crude oil. This resolution followed a motion moved by Oboku Oforiji on Thursday during plenary. Daily Post report that there has been dispute between NNPCL and Dangote refinery over the cost per litre of petrol from the refinery. NNPC Limited has claimed to be buying petrol at 898 naira per litre from Dangote. However, the refiner disputed the figure, stating that it is selling less than the amount. To address challenges surrounding distribution of its products, the lawmaker urged the management of Dangote refinery to build, acquire or partner to get tank farms or depot across the geopolitical zones in the country. In the motion, Oforiji commended the refinery for its impact on energy sovereignty of the country. Nigeria is driving towards energy self-sufficiency, cost and foreign exchange savings, meeting the increasing demand for fuels, attraction of foreign capital investment, generation of forex through export of finished products, he said. To achieve sustainability, Oforiji said, Dangote refinery should sell product directly to the independent marketers. The motion was adopted unanimously by the lawmakers. Before the news comes to an end, here are the headlines once again. I didn't sack Emir Sanusi. $49.8 billion never went missing in my government. Disclose the cost of your petrol, reps tells Dangote refinery. Thank you for staying tuned. I am Odunwayo Adelere. Have a good night rest.